Hey everyone, welcome to Boosty Tutor. I'm Brandon, and as our first crack a pack of Ixalan, we got ourselves 2 packs here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open packs, see what we get for you pack openers, and then you can take off afterwards. Then we're going to go to discussion of what our pack 1 pick one would be. So let's get started. All right, we got our 2 packs, our first crack a packs. Oh, let's do this, Ixalan. You are a crazy draft. Let's see what we got. Token, land, and... Oh! Burning Sun's Avatar. Interesting, interesting. Okay, Bishop of the Bloodstained, Vanguard, and a Wily Goblin. We'll save the commons for a draft discussion. Token. Oh, flip card? Yes! We have Search. Yeah, not very good, but... Oh, Binding, interesting. Oh, Stormfleet Airless. And Imperial Lancer. Okay, interesting pack there. I like that one. Let's go to discussion. Alright, our first common, Sure Strike. Usually I'd be like, no, this card's not good at all. But in this aggressive format, it's actually not bad. It's playable. It's going to win some combats. It's going to get some damage through. It's not first pickable, but you might want to run at least one. Queen's Commission, hey, you definitely need these for the vampire deck. Gives you 2 vampires with lifelink for 3 mana. That's fine. That's what the vampire deck wants to be doing, just making a ton of tokens, just trying to get it through damage and gain new life so you can race very well. First pickable, maybe, but I don't want to go vampires right off the bat, so let's see. Blightkeeper, no, just don't. I mean, ugh, this is so bad. It's a 1/1 flyer for 1. Okay, cool, I guess. Maybe I can put some enchantments on it or something. But then the 8 thing doesn't even matter. Don't even forget about it. But yeah, not a big fan of that one. Jade Guardian, okay. That's an interesting one. It's 4 mana, a little expensive, but the hexproof makes it so good. And you get to put a counter on a Merfolk. So if you're already on a Merfolk deck, you're putting counters on something else or on the Jade Guardian. And if you can get some equipment or an enchantment on it, it is so good. It's just like so hard to just try and get it out of the game. You have to they have to deal with it through combat because, they can't use removal spells on it. There's like no board wipes. So it's not, I don't know if I'd first pick it unless the pack was really bad, just because it kind of relies on Merfolk, but it's still better than it looks. Definitely, if you're going Merfolk, you definitely take that. Shaper's Apprentice. Yeah, I mean, as long as you control Merfolk, has flying. But, once again, you're commanding a Merfolk. I mean, if you're already going Merfolk, definitely take it. But I wouldn't first pick it just because I want to try and keep my options open. So you can see what deck is coming around, basically. Because you don't want to, take Merfolk right away. And the person next to you is also going Merfolk. Because then you're just can be out of luck really fast. Raptor Companion, nice little beater, comes down early. Don't have to be a dinosaur deck. You can just be a red-white deck or something aggressive. Fine little guy. He's going to die easily, but hey, maybe once in a while he'll get some damage through or kill something and trade up. Cobbled Wings, no. Yeah, flying is really good in this set, but for the investment, not really worth the payoff. If it was a slower set and you could have a 6/6 dinosaur and then put Cobbled Wings on it, yeah, maybe, but I'm not really impressed by Cobbled Wings. Spell Pierce, no, you're just not going to, sorry. Ooh, there you go, Hammer Skull. This guy goes in almost any white deck. Makes it hard for your opponent because if they leave a blocker behind, they know they're going to get tapped. A really good card. Really like that. Windstrider has too expensive. 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer is okay, normal draft, that's fine. Has flash, that's nice. But this is such an aggressive set. And Merfolk and, blue in general does not like a control deck or anything. It's very tempo-y and it's going to be hard to just try and get a 5-drop 3/3 to do anything. Wily Goblin, no. Goblin. The 2 red is just too much of an investment for what you get. A 1/1, yay, and then you just make a treasure. Who cares? It's such a bad card. Don't know why it's uncommon. Oh, there you go, Vanguard. Now that is a good card. Vampire, 2-drop, can attack and be a 3/1 that you can make indestructible. That's amazing. In an aggressive deck, that's amazing. You're going to be vampires, probably. Even if you're not Boros, but if you're vampires, you're going to be gaining life through lifelink. So the paying for life, it's minimal. It's a little bit harder in Boros if you're racing, but it's such a good card. I would, let's see, first pick that so far. Okay, talking about vampires, Bishop of the Bloodstained. He's fine. He doesn't make you, well, I mean, if you first pick him, his only good side is you have to go vampire deck. Like, otherwise he's just a 5-mana 3/3. He does at least one, but that's still not worth it. So if I was a vampire deck already, he's coming around, I'd like, yeah, okay, sure, if I didn't have like a ton of 5-drops. But I'm not going to first pick him just because he's such a heavy tribal card. I want to try and stay open, and he doesn't go in any other black decks. Burning Sun's Avatar, ooh, that's a hard one. Because this card's amazing. It's triple red, which kind of sucks. But it is 6 mana, but when it comes down, it doesn't have any evasion, which kind of sucks. But when it comes down, 3 damage to target creature and opponent. Oh, that's so good. So let's see what we got here so far. So I think these two, you're out. Sorry. Alright, so Hammer Skull, love the card. It's great. Could be first pickable in like a weaker pack. But in this pack, I don't think it's going to hang. But easily like a second pick or something comes around. Burning Suns, amazing card. Does so much work. Costs 6 mana, and this is a very aggressive set. So, kind of hard. I mean, if you're the Boros deck, yeah, 6 drops kind of hard to do. If you're the Dinosaur deck, green-red, I mean, you're committing to a deck that's not that great. So, I mean, that's the only 2 it kind of goes into. The Vanguard can go in the Boros deck very well, and go in the Vampire deck very well. I think you take the Vanguard. I think it's just a more aggressive card. Comes down early, hits really hard, stays around, is just so hard to deal with because you can give it indestructible anytime. So if they use removal on it, too bad. Like, I think that's the better card in this draft set. If a normal draft, Avatar all the way, easy. But this one, because it's so weird and aggressive, I think it's a Vanguard. All right, second pack. First up, March of the Drowned. It's okay card. If you're pirates, it's better, of course, but is this what that deck wants to be doing? Is this what any of the black decks really want to be doing? Is getting creatures back? Like wasting mana on that? I don't think so. I think you just want to like keep pushing through, trying to get your creatures through, and using that on removal spells and playing more creatures. Yeah, this gets them back, like I said, but, maybe have one of them if you're a little light on creatures, or you have some kind of like interaction with it that's better. Nest Robber. A fine card, 2-drop, that's always good. Has haste, that's pretty good too. Play that in a Boros deck any day, sure, why not? Not gonna first pick it though. Shining Aerosaur, another fine card. 5's a little expensive, but it's a nice little curve ender. Has flying, which is great. The 4 toughness, great also, so it can block a lot of things and kill them. Hits in the air really hard, well, semi-hard. So, yeah, I like that. Would I first pick it though? I don't think so, unless the pack is like super weak. I don't think so. Shaper Apprentice. Hey, if I'm Merfolk, this guy's great. I mean, 2 mana for a 2/1 flyer. That's going to do a lot of damage. That's a walk-in turn. I'll take that any day. But I'm not going to first pick it. I mean, it's then just a 2 mana 2/1, and that's, that's like when it comes around like 12th pick or something, I'll take that. And you have to go Merfolk for it to just be any good, so no. New Horizons. If you're going the ramp deck, this is a card you need, but the ramp deck just doesn't feel like it's there yet. It can get there if you get all the right cards, but I'm not going to first pick New Horizons just to try and go for a deck that's probably pretty weak. So, Spell Pierce, no. I mean, it's constructed. Maybe you can get someone with something, but even then, not worth even putting in your deck. I don't think anyway. There you go, Hammer Skull again. So good. Love this guy. Definitely first pickable so far. Windstrider, that 5 mana is just not worth it for a 3/3 flyer. Even with Flash, it's just... Merfolk wants to be a tempo deck, and I think on turn, a 5-drop just isn't going to get you there, because you want to curve out really well. And if this is in your opening hand, that's going to hurt a lot. Chalice, no. This card is so slow. Like, what's the point of this? I don't like this at all. Just don't play it. Costly Plunder. No, you don't want to be sacrificing any of your creatures. Sacrifice a treasure to draw 2 cards, I guess, but no, I just don't like this at all. You want to be playing creatures, removal spells, not getting rid of your stuff just to draw cards. Don't like it, sorry. Imperial Lancer. No, I mean, just 1-drop with double strike as long as you have a dinosaur. So even then, like, that's not good. Yeah, maybe you can put equipment on it and then it kind of hurts. But you have to take this and then make sure you have enough dinosaurs for him to always have double strike, or else he's just 1 mana for 1/1. Maybe if he had like first strike and then gets double strike with a dinosaur, but even then, eh. Stormfleet Aerolist, such a good card. 2 mana for a 1/2 flyer. That's like, you're like, yeah, that's not great. But the fact you can make it a 2/3 very easily, oh, that's so hard to deal with in the air. I mean, they have to use removal spell on it, or have something with 3 power in the air just to kill it. Oh, love this card. So good. And that art, amazing. Ixalan's Binding, really good removal, considering it's like any non-land permanent. Does it go in the Boros deck? I mean, it can. It's removal and still really good. I mean, it's unconditional removal. And Search, no, I mean, you're just not going to play this card. It doesn't do enough for, you're looking for what, non-land card or non-creature non-land cards? Yeah, no, not good for limited. Okay, so Hammer Skull, great card, love you. You're not going to hang, sorry. All right, so we have 2 great cards here. I love this creature. Hits in the air, hard to get rid of. But you have an unconditional removal card here. I mean, I think you take the removal over the really good creature. Just because, I mean, this goes in almost any deck. I mean, it can go in the Merfolk, it can go in Pirates. This one, I mean, the only deck you kind of want to be in is the Boros deck for white. But still, it's really good in that deck too. It's a little slow at 4 mana, but who cares? I mean, turns 2 and 3, you got some creatures down. You use this on turn 4, or, you know, whatever, to get rid of something of theirs. Awesome. You know, just a great card. Wouldn't knock anyone for taking either. All right, so interesting picks there. This format is just, it's so weird. It's so aggressive, and it's so specific in what your deck wants to do. It's like you want to stay open in the beginning, and then once you see a deck that's open, vampires, merfolk, just Boros aggro, like once you see it, you just got to jump on it, and hopefully no one else is in it. It's really weird. Hopefully it turns out to be good. Hopefully maybe some other options open, but we'll see. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/boostertutor. If you go there, donate $2 or more, you get entered to a drawing to win all my cracker packs I open this month. So it's going to be 6 packs of Ixalan. So, hey, if you want to do that, go ahead. Thank you. Also, follow me on Twitter, booster_tutor, and see you next draft.